At the plot, we do a lot of fun stuff with plants. We're a plant-based restaurant for vegans and meat eaters alike. We like to transform plants into something that kind of resembles meat, so it's not too far out of people's comfort zone, but we like them still to be recognizable as what they started out as. You can turn a watermelon into a brisket by first removing the skin. Definitely leave the rind intact because that's going to emulate a fat cap, and it's also a little more firm. It'll kind of help hold things together. And then marinate the watermelon in kind of a saltier marinade to counter the sweetness of the watermelon. The Henkelman vacuum sealer helps us marinate really quickly because it opens up the pores and literally pulls the marinade into the meat. We can also use a lot less marinade because of how efficient the suction pulls it in. So to get a little bit of smoke flavor, we use a smoker attachment on the Rationale iCombi Pro. We then set the iCombi Pro to the temperature that you would normally roast a beef brisket, and it literally does the rest. It'll adjust temperature, humidity, air circulation, all on its own. If you're looking to do large batches, we can use the Inox blast chiller to quickly bring the food through the danger zone and put it away for later use. You can then use the regenerate setting to bring it back to plating temp. Efficiency is very important to us at the plot. It's a big restaurant. Safety and quality is also very important. There's much less margin of error trying to transform vegetable to mimic something different. For the butternut squash tuna, it was great to have the Rationale iCombi oven to cook that butternut just right. The humidity control is huge on this one because we're able to dry it out a little bit while we're roasting it, because we do want it to have a little bit of the texture of fish. We then used the Inox blast chiller to get the squash down to a workable temperature really fast. We skinned it, cut it in sashimi-sized pieces, and marinated it in a mixture of cabbage juice, beet juice, and seaweed broth. And used the Henkelman vacuum sealer to draw in the flavor and the color. We wanted a kind of seaweed, salty balance to the sweetness of the squash, and the color, we wanted kind of the reddish burgundy color of tuna. As far as plate up goes, we arranged it like a crudo with a little bit of vegan herb cream, tangerine salsa, and we finished it with a little bit of dill and lava salt. Using these three pieces of equipment in conjunction can definitely speed up your efficiency in any kitchen. It's fun how they can even pick up on the most subtle technique once you dial it in and really make life easier.